Today we are discussing about the topic of two-phase locking protocol and three-phase locking protocol. Two-phase locking protocol and three-phase locking protocol. Two-phase commit and three-phase commit protocol both distributed transaction protocol. A three-phase addresses two phases blocking issue by adding pre-commit phase, making it non-blocking and improving fault tolerance, albeit with increased communication overhead. Introduction to two-phase protocol. Ensures the serializability in transaction. It has two phases, growing and shrinking. Prevents insistence transactions commonly used in database management, can lead to deadlocks. Phase in 2PL. Growing phase. Locks are acquired. Shrinking phase. Lock were released. No lock can be required after entering the shrinking phase. Ensures strict order of operations. Prevents conflicts between transactions. Types of locks in two-phase locking protocol. Shared lock allows multiple transactions to read. Exclusive lock, only one transaction can modify. Lock inversions are possible. Prevents dirty reads and inconsistent updates. Crucial for maintaining ACID properties. Strict 2PL. Locks are released only after the transaction commits. Prevents cascading aborts, common in real-world database system, ensuring higher consistency. Leads to potential deadlocks. Rigorous two-phase locking protocol. All locks are held until the transaction completes. Stronger than strict two-phase locking. Ensures strict serializability. Reduce the risks of inconsistency. Used in high-safety applications. Advantages of two-phase locking protocol. Guarantees serializability, ensures data consistency, easy to implement in databases, works well in single user environments, helps prevent lost updates. Disadvantages: two-phase locking protocol can use deadlocks, performance overhead due to locking, blocking transactions reduce efficiency, requires additional memory for lock tables, limits concurrency in high load systems. Deadlock in two-phase locking protocol. Deadlocks occurs when two transactions wait for each other. Example: T1 locks A, T2 locks B, then each waits for the other. This is called deadlock. Deadlock detection is necessary. Deadlock prevention techniques like timeouts help. Common issue in databases. The deadlock is occurred when the two or more processes are waiting simultaneously. When that situation is called deadlock. Diagrams for two-phase locking protocol. Refer to the external source of for visualization. This is the number of locks begin, lock point and end. The above mentioned arrow is obtain a lock. The below mentioned arrow is release the lock. The growing phase and shrinking phase are same as the middle, one after another. Then transaction duration. This is the horizontal line of the below. Introduction to three-phase locking protocol. Three-phase locking protocol is an improvement over two-phase locking protocol. It reduces an additional commit phase, reduces chances of deadlocks, enhances transaction control, used in distributed databases. Phase in three-phase locking protocol. Growing phase and shrinking phase. Growing phase is locks are required. Shrinking phases some locks are released. Next, commit phase. Locks are fully released. Prevents premature unlocking. Ensures safe transaction handling. Difference between two-phase locking protocol and three-phase locking protocol. Three-phase locking protocol has two phases. Three-phase locking protocol has three phases. Three-phase locking protocol reduces deadlock possibilities. Two-phase locking protocol can cause cascading aborts. Three-phase locking protocol adds an extra commit step. Three-phase locking is better for distributed transactions. Prevents cascading aborts. Ensures locks are not released too early. Transactions finalize safely. Useful in long running transactions. Improve stability in database. Advantages of three-phase locking protocol: less chances of deadlocks, better concurrency control, ensures consistent state changes, reduces rollbacks and aborts, used in advanced database systems. The disadvantages of three-phase locking protocol: not widely adopted yet, implementation is very difficult to, requires more system resources. It needs more system resources for the requires increased processing overhead and more complex than two-phase locking protocol. Use cases of three-phase locking protocol: in distributed databases, banking transactions, high security applications, system with long transactions, cloud-based transactions handling. Diagram for three-phase locking protocol. It's referred to external source for visualization. The three-phase commit protocol diagram. The coordinator and participant. Begin the coordinator send the request for voting. The participants are reply for the yes or no for the commit the transactions. The begin, the coordinator collect the vote collection phases. Next one is the vote request is sent to the participant. They send the acknowledgement or yes or no. Then the decision phase. The coordinator can prepare to commit or non-commit. They send the next prepare commit to the participant. They are prepared. Then the decision phase. The coordinator send the commit decision. They are send the acknowledgement. Practical example of locking. Example: bank transactions using locks. Read and write locks ensures safety, prevents lost updates, ensures serializability. Real world example of concurrency control. And also read and write locks ensure the safety for the prevents lost updates. It's also used in the example of bank transactions using locks. Conclusion: the two-phase locking protocol manages database concurrency. Three-phase locking improves upon two-phase locking protocol. Locking ensures data consistency. Deadlock prevention is crucial. Choosing the right protocol depends on use cases. In the three-phase locking protocol, we seen about the diagram of the phase commit acknowledgement diagram. The coordinator and participant. This is the condition of coordinator and participants are sending the acknowledgement each other. In the beginning, the coordinator send the acknowledgement to the participant for the vote request. The transaction being committed or not for the acknowledgement yes or no. The participant send the acknowledgement of yes or no. They send the vote of yes. Then the coordinator move on the decision phase. So then send the prepare to commit for the preparation to the participant to commit the transaction. So they are ready for the commit and prepared well. Then the coordinator taking the decision phase. So in this case, coordinator taking the decision phase to commit decision. So conformly final of commit is decided to send the participant and they send the acknowledgement to the coordinator. That is the end of the three-phase commit protocol. This shows the three-phase commit protocol. We also discuss about the two-phase commit protocol in the diagram. So this is the two-phase locking protocol diagram. It shows the number of locks. It has the locks in the beginning, and the below line, the horizontal line, is shown the transaction duration. Then the beginning is up to above and medium to above. It shows in a lock point. One decision can make the lock point. The up arrows is defined as the obtain a lock. The down arrow is defined as the release a lock. It has the two process of locking. One is obtain lock, another one is release lock. The obtained locks are called growing phases. The released locks are called shrinking phases. In this conclusion also said the deadlock prevention is crucial. Choosing the right protocol depends on use cases. Thank you.